I'm back in Orlando and I booked the cheapest cruise I could find on the MSC Maribela for $275 with port fees and taxes. That's what's next. Alright, so here we go. We got boarding pass and passport ready. That's what MSC wants. And we're gonna go get in line to go through security. Through security. Now we're trying to get to the people that give us our key. Oh, 20. And we were on the boat, and it's 1:47. We got here at 12:48. We started the process. 59 minutes. Bingo. All right, so we got on at deck 6. We're going at 12. Find my room. It's kind of like Las Vegas. And on the day 1, we're not doing elevators here. It's gonna take too long. All right, so we're going up 6 floors. My bag only weighs like 34 pounds. No big deal this time. So of course, couldn't get the room yet. So next best thing is food. I can't drop off this bag yet. You get on the boat and grab an MSC cup. Have a nice cup of coffee sitting in the back of the buffet. So I found this cruise for $159 for a single person. It's $139 for dual occupancy, but for a single it's $159. The taxes were about $110, so therefore you added up to about $275. This cruise leaves out of Port Canaveral. It's going to be cruising down to the private island for tomorrow. Well, we'll get to do something slightly different than most other cruises I've ever taken. We're going to be spending the next 36 hours there at that private island. It's a very short cruise. I am not sure if it's even possible to rent a decent hotel room. Not to mention all your food, a lot of your entertainment, and it brings you to a private island in the Caribbean. Yeah, $300 is worth it. And they're making an announcement that all the staterooms are ready, so it's time to get comfortable. Let's go find our room. I cannot find 12-3-30. Unlike Norwegian, they do not have a fish on the floor, so you can't tell which way is forward. Oh, look at that. Well, there we go. There's the room. But for now, I'm just gonna throw some things in here. Change of clothes. Now, what do you get for $275 with taxes and port fees? Well, you get this beautiful room. You get a whole ship to play on with a bunch of free food and shows and events and stuff like that. And you get to spend 36 hours at a private island.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now calling group number 2. Please proceed to your assigned assembly station.
But I'm deck 12, so I guess I'm next. All right, so if you've never been on a cruise before, at the very beginning of it, they do some kind of muster station or safety drill. They're doing ours right now. So I'm going to have to go get my room key scanned. So I'm gonna grab my room key, and then like they said, I'll go to section K. Once we do that, then we can go explore the ship and sail away. All right, so simple enough. You walk down, you scan your card with your muster station, and then you leave. That's it. After watching a 5-minute little thing in the room. Now everybody's trying to go back to their rooms. And this is the madness that happens when you put like 3,000 people on a boat and make them all go do a drill at the same time. Now I want to keep a running total of everything going on, so we're gonna do it as we do it. The first thing is $275 for the cruise, check. Then I had to get from the airport to the cruise port, which cost me $30 per trip. So it'll be round trip, so that's $60. Now, when I got on the cruise ship, I bought the internet, so that cost me $38. We're just gonna say $40. Not everybody's gonna have to take airline tickets. We won't include that because that's gonna be so different depending on where you're flying in and out of. I'll finish this off and head upstairs to sail off into the sunset. Why are you trying to steal the best spot, man?
Now you gotta
And I found the back of the ship. But we're gonna head over to where the sail away party is taking place. But you have to drop down 1 floor to get from there to the pool party over here. And for real, tell me, why would you be on a cruise ship exercising right out of the box when there's a party going on right there? And we have set sail. So the sail away is going well, but we're gonna step inside because if you haven't seen it yet, you got table tennis overlooking this. We got foosball, and this is a hell of a place to hang out and just chill. So that's how you set sail on the MSC out of Port Canaveral. We are headed to the private island, and I'll see you in the morning. On a little side note, I was walking through the pool deck and somebody's like, hey, that's Detours. I stopped and I said, hi, I'm Jeff, and I introduced myself. And the guy would just busted out laughing, and then he proceeded to tell his girlfriend that he watched some of the videos from the last cruise. Y'all just don't understand what it means and to just a regular guy making videos, and if y'all do, thank y'all very much. I just wanted to say that. It makes me a little emotional. So we woke up this morning to an announcement over the loudspeakers.
Instead of departing tomorrow at 12 noon, we will now depart tonight at 9 p.m. So once again, we apologize for the inconvenience.
We're leaving at 9 o'clock tonight. That kind of stinks because that was the whole purpose of this cruise, but we can't control the weather. They can't either. And even the worst day on a cruise is a good day. And we're gonna go check out the island. Kind of excited to get off the boat and see and explore. Isn't that what the detours are about? I think I saw fishing. That water is just so blue. Seriously, why sit on the shore when you can go out there and sit on a floating boat? That's one way to do it. Nice little floaties out in the middle of the water. So you better learn how to swim or get a floaty. And I don't know about you, but I'm starting to really enjoy these private islands because everything on here is catered to the people aboard the ship. It's not like you're going to a city where they're kind of catering to every single cruise traveler, all kind of different ships. Nope, everything here is MSC, so therefore we don't have nothing to worry about, nothing to stress about. And sometimes you just get out there and see the sunset. It's not to be missed. And being able to capture little moments like this. I did ruin a mic today, by the way, all to make a video for you guys as the sun sets behind me. Well, that's it. But the clouds are rolling in, heading back to the ship. So I'm sitting back on the top of the boat because they're shipping us out early. But they said there's some storms coming in. I do not know what's gonna happen next. I just don't know. They came up and took every chair and strapped them down with straps and ropes. So I think they're taking this pretty seriously, or maybe deck chairs will be flying around. Who the hell knows? But I can tell you as of right now, it is beautiful weather. Even if this gets all jacked up, really much, who can complain? You're on a cruise ship. And look, more lounge chairs tied up. I mean, they're picking them all up. And then this is the island at night. It's kind of peaceful. But nevertheless, you are at the mercy of the seas on a cruise ship. You don't get to decide. So I'm trying to get back to the aqua park, but it's still pretty windy. Plus we head straight into the storm. So you have to sign a waiver form, and then it's kind of chilly. Maybe that's why they call it the polar aqua park. But let's go. Let's go. I tell you what, the water's warmer. It's warmer being in the water than it is being out of it. Well, that's a hell of a view, guys. So now we're going there. That's kind of weird because you just come to a stop and then you gotta get up and walk down the street. Yeah, that one kind of beats you up a little bit there. So I don't know. I don't know if you want to do that one a lot. It's fast. And then you gotta walk down a set of stairs. Probably won't want to do it twice, but it's worth doing once. Yeah, that's not. One thing you gotta do on MSC. You got that one way to dry off. Okay, you're getting pretty good. That's what happens when we hit waves. And all the way back to the back of the boat because I found a jacuzzi tub, but I don't think anybody was a big fan being on video around the jacuzzi tub. Coffee number 8496. I did meet this one woman in the jacuzzi tub from Ireland, and we were just talking about different trends and that, you know, the French people treat English-speaking Americans pretty bad because they think we're pretty harsh. And it's just funny how people do that, and instead of just giving each individual a chance to be who they During this time, a young lady came sit down with us, American, and she started to prove her right about Americans being brash. She needed to tell us her damn life story and how bad she had it. I really don't need to hear about your divorces and all your other jazz. We're on vacation, babe. I'm not gonna lie to you, the Irish woman, and she looked at me and winked to let me know that's the kind of American she was talking about. The wonderful thing about the jacuzzi tubs, which I think there's like 8 on this ship, it almost forces you into close contact with other people, and somebody has to talk. If you're just all sitting there quiet, it's weird. And normally what it starts with is, so where you from? So if you're nervous about meeting people, just say, so where you from? It always starts a conversation, and you'll find some connection. If nothing else, we're connected by cruising. I mean, we all got on this boat for a reason. Looks like we're about to come back into rain again. Okay, so now it's getting really windy. All right, I'm actually having to lean into this. And cover my mic so maybe you can hear me. It looks like it's worse on the other side of the boat. But I love it. People still in the jacuzzis. People still at the pool, in the pool. All right, that looks like some 5 and 10 foot swales. I don't know how big a wave is. But I'm hiding behind a wall right now, trying to block the wind. But watch when I walk around the corner. All right, now we're right here and still see what it feels like. Yeah, looks like we're about to run into some rain, but hide behind the glass. So I'm hiding behind this glass right here so that I don't get wet. Ah, here comes the rain. Ow. Damn, that's some big raindrops. Ow. Oh shit, oh God. Ah, it's a rainstorm. Oh, it's ice cold. Alright, that didn't work out the way I expected it to. I really didn't think that thing was gonna hit us that fast. So I'm going back to the room because it's freezing in this boat. We are back in port in Orlando, and we're looking at the Carnival Magic and NCL Prima. So recapping, $159 for the actual cruise, about $115 for taxes and port fees, so $275. $60 for round trip to get to the boat, so that's $335. $40 in gratuities, so that's $375. $40 for the internet package, so that's $415. And then I ended up spending $24 on the boat the whole time I was here, and that's the whole trip. I think it's a hell of a deal. You ready to cruise? Well, the only thing left we have is to get off the ship and then see what happens next.